Hi. Hi, Amy. Hi, Angela. Hi, Carol. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Hi, Becky. We got a lot to cover today. Guys, you are not going to believe what we did in here yesterday. Hi, Verona. Lindsay's going to... Hi, Susan. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, Lindsay's going to be on in a few minutes. She's not going to be here in the studio today, but she is going to be here. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Terry, Carrie, and Ruth. I got to change it to live feed. I just realized. Okay, I'm live chat now. Hi, Suzanne. She's there. I think she's there. Is that my Lindsay? I think that's Lindsay there. How could it not, right? Lindsay, is that you that's in there as none other? I don't know that per. Hi, crusty old man beard. Hi, Brendan, Barbara, and Angela. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, your AJ's tree is just beautiful. I was so excited when I saw that. That's neat. That is really cool. Oh, that's a good idea. Carrie's watching on TV using her phone to talk. Good idea. Hi, Nellie. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know who that was. I didn't realize Derek was an admin on here. But thank you. He's fixing it. Oh, so it says, okay. Thank you. Oh, Karen, that's cool. Welcome for the first time live. Yeah, I'm here. Yesterday, we sorted through. Yay, Carrie. Hi, Teresa. Carrie said their husband's not watching TV sports right now, so she gets the control. Ha ha. You didn't know who you were? I kind of was getting a little nervous there, Lindsay. It was weird. I didn't know who it was. Hi, Marilyn. Hazel, that's one of the things we're going to go over today. Hazel asked how my son-in-law is. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about. I just want to give a couple more minutes for people to get in. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Teresa. Ah, your hubby's at the hunting property, so's mine. Hello from rainy Tampa. Hi. Good afternoon to you, too. First of all, hi, Trent. Oh, good. I'm glad you love your seam ripper. Maybe I'll start with that since you brought that comment up. Oh, it's a bank holiday, Angela, in the UK. Tomorrow is a holiday for us, so that's really going to be nice. I am very excited about it. I could really use it this time. So I was very, very happy that we had a holiday coming. Yesterday, we swapped. Oh, thank you, Trent. I'm glad you like it. Yesterday, we swapped over 17,000 half-square triangles. I could not believe how many there were. Hi, Heather from Washington. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with the half square triangles. We get 2 in May. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was a lot of half square triangles. I was so thankful of the help that I had here. It was wonderful. Vanessa is driving home. Cool. I talked to Vanessa earlier today, actually, when she was driving. She and I had a minute to chit-chat, so that was nice. I enjoyed that. Trent, I don't know exactly, and that's one of the things that I'm going to get into. We had 100, well, let me take a guess. We had 131 that we 131 bags that we swapped. Plus, I have another 14 that we didn't get any. About 145 to 150 people. We have a lot of people in this swap. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much. We have about 150 in the swap. It is much, much larger than I thought it was going to end up being. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Cindy. Everybody say hi to Cindy. It's her first time here. Yeah, we have a ton of people. I want to grab my seam rippers, okay? Hang on 2 seconds. Guys, I ordered, let's see. Yes, Cynthia, I will explain the swap in just a second, okay? I just ran and grabbed the seam rippers. Hang on 2 seconds, and now grab this too. You know, some days I just never know what we're going to be talking about. And today's one of the days. Okay, we're going to start with the seam rippers because those, once again, just blew me absolutely out of the sky. I think I have 2 of these left, and these are they're already pink, so this part is kind of a little bit of a dark red, but in the center here of these spots it's pink, and it really, really is pretty. I have 2 of these left. I think I'm not 100% certain, but I think I have 2 of these left. All right. Then the next thing is some of the other ones that I got in stock. These are just a few of them. Now, on them, most of them I had 2 of them. A few of them I only had 1. But most of them I had 2 of them in stock. These other colors are completely gone. They're gone. They were sold within an hour and a half of me telling Facebook and sending the email. They were all gone. Just, they flew right out the door. Those are all being mailed on Tuesday morning. So that's those. Now, on my signature color ones, this is the signature color, and I am just in love with it. It goes a pink, a peach, and then almost a dark pink, and then back to peach again. It's really, really pretty. These, I do have some in stock still because I ordered a lot of them so that I would make sure that I wouldn't run out of these, okay? Teresa, if you want this one, just go out on the website. It's Appleberry, and it says something about it's my signature seam ripper. So yes, you may get one. It's my signature one. They're out on my website, which is missmarkersquilts.com. Okay, so that's that one. And I have a couple of I have a couple left. I think I've got I gotta think. I gotta add and subtract. I think I have 10 of these left, and that's it. And then those will be sold out also. What I did right after I put them up and realized what was going on with them is I immediately got on and got the order together for the next set. The next set I'm ordering, I think it's a total of 100 of them that I will be ordering. So hopefully I won't run out of stock again like I did the last 2 times, because I don't like running out of stock that fast. It upsets me because I know when I want something and it goes out of stock, I get a little frustrated. Hang on, I'm going to adjust this a little bit because I think I've got too much of the window in here. There we go. We'll change the light a little bit, and you can see my mess behind me. So, see, I'm lost without Lindsay. So here's the signature one. There's a little bit better. I think you can see a little bit better. So there's the signature one. I do still have these, okay? The other ones, I'm out of them except for this one that looks kind of like a barber pole, but it's more pinky red than it is just simply red. So I wanted to let you know on that, okay? Now, my finger's doing pretty good. I went back to the doctor again, and he said as long as I'm working, I have to buddy tape it for a while longer because the risk of really hurting it some more. So that's that. So my finger's doing good. The half square triangle swap. What we are doing with the half square triangle swap, because somebody asked, is we are swapping half square triangles every single month in order to make this quilt that we need something like 700 and some odd half square triangles in order to make it. So what we're doing is we're swapping the little triangles on the pattern, okay? But the big triangles, what we're going to do is the background fabric for the big triangles will come from me, from the kits. I have the half square triangle papers, and what you'll do is start ordering those next month, all right? So, oh, hi, Katie. Hello, how's the move going? She's moving. One of our friends here is moving. So, oh, hi, Gail. So, the big ones, we're not going to swap. What you're going to do is pick out your background. You'll get your background fabric from me, and then your big colored one, that will come from what you pick. Because, honestly, the big blocks are like, that's you. And then the little blocks all the way around it are everybody that's in the group. So it's kind of like our friends are surrounding us. That's kind of what I thought. So yes, Carrie, next month will be July. And in July, we're going to start our big blocks and continue with our little blocks. That's what's going to happen in July. So that's what this is all about. We just had one person who joined, and now they're going to have to try to catch up, which, you know, what they're going to have to do is the first couple of months probably do double the half square triangles, okay? So that's the half square triangle swap. In our Facebook group is the instructions for it, okay? We are, I'm not printing off the instructions and sending them out with your kits. They are available on our Facebook page. And they are also available on my website. Up at the very top, there's some different colored printing, and that's where you can get those, okay? So that, if that does not answer all the questions on the half square triangle swap, let me know, okay? Margaret, did my half square triangles make it to you instead of Tuesday? Hope so. Lori, I think, let me double check. I think they actually did. Hang on 2 seconds. Hang on, yes, they did, Lori. They are here, okay? All right. So they did make it, Lori. They're here. In fact, I remember seeing your name at some point. So they are here. I sent out a whole bunch of emails this morning for people that I had not received their June orders. If you haven't placed your June orders, please do very, very soon. If you got an email from me saying that I don't have it, okay, then and you did place your order, just email me back and say, just say, Margaret, I did order it, and I will, okay. So I'll go double check again. What I found happening was some people's, when they paid through PayPal, I didn't get notification of it. And so that caused some troubles on my end. But I think they have fixed it again, so let's just hope they have. All right. Amy, you did get your stuff early for June, correct? because I think I mailed your stuff out ahead of time so that you would have more time needed to work on it. The ones from out of the country that are not in the continental U.S., we were able to get the ones from Hawaii and the ones from Alaska. We did not get the ones from Australia, and I do not believe we got the ones from the UK. But I'm not concerned about it because I talked to all of them, I believe, at one point or another. And what we're going to do is just do those in May. All right? We have one problem through all of this. I have a bag of 96 half-square triangles that had no name on it. We've gone ahead, thank you, Lori. I've gone ahead and swapped the bag out, but by the time we realized that it had no name, their triangles had already been, okay, great, Amy. Their triangles had already been taken out. So I'm going to go ahead and send the orders. When you get your order, if you are missing 96 half-square triangles, please don't panic. I have them, all right? I will not lose them. I've got them. Just tell me that you're missing them, and we will get them to you, okay? All right? So that was important that I let you know. That's on the half-square triangle swap. Did that cover everything, guys? Huh? I think it... Oh, good, Lori. Sounds like my daughter's third grade class. Put your name on the page. Yeah, I know. That's another thing. I'm changing up a couple of things next month because, Jill, I did not send an email if they were not received. What I've done is written you guys, I've written you guys a letter to let you know that I didn't. In what you're going to want to do is just, okay, Charlotte, email me and I will double check, okay? And you double check through your email. What we're going to do is, behind me, I have a bag. It's Jill wanted to know, right? Hang on, let me see, Jill. This is my box of ones that we're missing. So there's not really that many of them. Jill. No, Jill, I must have yours because you're not in this box. So I must have yours. Okay, Terry, then you did get an email from me. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Can you please email me back just in case I don't get the conversation afterwards? Just email me because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, I won't necessarily get it. And Lindsay's not here to take notes for me. So please email me or respond to my email, okay? Perfect. So what we're going to do a little bit different this month. It's not a huge difference, but I have started a little list of what I want done. I'm trying to open up my list, of course, now. What I'm going to ask that you do... Oh, hang on just a second. I gotta find my paper. Oh, here it is. I want you to do a couple of things. First of all, I want you to tell me if you ended up getting extras. Yeah, priority is gonna make a huge difference for us. If you did your half-square triangles and you get more back than what you submitted, what I want you to do is I want you to let me know, and then I want you to send me a note that says I got X number of extras. I will send them back for my July exchange, okay? And then if you're short some, I want you to email me, let me know that you're short some, how many you're short, and we will get them to you, okay? So, thank you, Jill. It's a good idea, too. It's a huge, tracking on this stuff is the best and really only way to go on this, all right? So make certain that if you get extras, you're going to send those back with your July swap, all right? Or your June swap, sorry. You're going to send them back with your June swap. If you're short, you're going to let me know, and I will be sending those to you in your July swap. Lisa, did you let me know that before or no? Lisa said she was short 1. I'm making a note. All right, so that's how, hi Rolene, that's how we're going to handle that, okay? Then the next things that I need you guys to do is, okay, Lisa, I'll stick it in there. The next thing that I want you guys to do is I want you to make sure that you're shortening your stitch length. This month there were a couple that didn't have their stitch length shortened, okay? So we need to make sure that we shorten our stitch length. I recommend a 1.6 or a 1.8, okay? Those are important. Then I think because we may end up with more next month, I need you guys to count your half square triangles and put a note in there, okay? So I know how many you've got in there. If you're doing 128, that can go in one envelope. But if you do 256, if you could split that up into 2 plastic bags, that would be fantastic. But I need you to put your name, your address, and how many half square triangles are in there so that I know exactly how much. Okay, Sunlin, you did email me about it and I've taken care of it. It's in your package already. What I do, guys, is when you guys, all right, Carrie, then shorten it up to 1.6, okay? What I do, when you guys tell me that something's missing or you need something different, I immediately pull out one of these envelopes, I stick your email in it, and then I stick whatever's missing in it, okay? So that it's right there. This package going out is going to actually have a bunch, it's going to have a couple piece of papers of notes in it so that you guys know what's going on this end. I'm anticipating that we're probably going to have about 22,000 half square triangles to swap next month. So consequently, we need you guys to help us by doing a lot of the counting for us, okay? And I think, you know, it's not a big deal. You're making them anyhow, so you're going to know what's going on. So no big deal. Yep. Hi, Faith. So that's it. Lisa, I'll stick yours in your bag because I do have your bag. I remember seeing it. So that's what's going on with that. Carla, I just wanted to make sure that I understand that I'm getting March and June's all in June. That's right, for the pay. Carla, I need to talk to you, so just make sure that you get in touch with me afterwards. I sent you an email. So please do, okay? Lindsay does her stitch length at 1.5, so don't hesitate to take it down that low, all right? Brenda, if you want to clip the dog ears, go ahead. You don't have to. The big thing is we don't want you pressing them open because I just didn't want you pressing them open because I think it just compromises it a little bit. All right. Yes, Carol, I did hold half of yours. They're sitting on my desk. Okay. So I did hold half of them. I'm gonna change my notes, guys, because most of you are saying you do 1.5 or 1.6. So I changed my notes to be 1.6. All right. So that people know 1.6 or less is what I'll put. All right, so that's what that is. Does that answer all of the half square triangle things? I know you guys didn't get a video from me Friday, and I'm sorry. I missed doing one, but I had to get these done. If you guys could see the priority mail bags, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 huge bags and bins full of half square triangle priority envelopes. So, Deb, yeah, okay. Brenda, because my machine will not go to 1.6. Okay, that's fine. Use 1.5 then, Brenda. Her machine will adjust to 1.5 or 1.8. So go down to 1.5. All right? That works out great. No problems there at all. Yeah, you know, guys, this is the first time I've run a swap. So this is all brand new to me. And I got to be honest with you. I'm feeling, well, this month I'm feeling better about it than I was last month. And I think a couple more tweaks to the system, and I think we may have it. We are also starting to come up with different ideas for half square triangle swaps in the event that we decide we want to do something different once this one is done, which I'm getting really excited about. I also thought about doing a 4-patch exchange. So there's a couple of different things that we want to get doing. So thank you, Deb. Deb said anything that they can do to help, anything that you guys can do to help us. It's quite an undertaking for you guys. Yeah, it really was quite a bit. It was more than what I thought it was going to be. But I got to tell you guys, it is so fantastic. I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to be doing this. Yeah, Lisa, we were all doing it. And this month, what we changed was we now are putting it all in paper bags, and then they're confined. Next time, what I'm going to do is the people that send in 256, I want to split them up into 2 bags of 128 each. All right. Deb Keller, we have about 150 in the swap. And you figure if we've got 150 and each person does 128, we're talking 19,000 half square triangles at the least. That's the least. Hi, Kaylee. Yeah, so it's a lot of half square triangles. All right. So every month I learn something a little bit different about it. So, oh, the fabrics are beautiful. Kaylee is that's your real name, right? Karen. They must have, because they're not here in front of me. So yes, they must have, Kaylee. Yeah, Lisa, it's a lot of half square triangles. So I'm going to make certain... Oh, it's Sabina? No, Sabina, they did not make it. No, but don't panic because they're going to be in... we'll swap them in July, all right? So don't panic. Do you know how many you sent? Was it 128? I'm trying to think where you are, Sabina. You're in Maryland. Yeah. So anyhow, we will get it all worked out, all right? Yes, I will show you the features of the seam ripper. Okay, Kaylee, don't panic. It'll all work out in July, okay? So if they don't make it here, we will know because I wrote you a letter in your bag. And we'll get it all worked out, okay? I know, Kaylee. But you'll still get the variety because you're not the only one, all right? So don't worry. It will be okay. because you're not the only one. Lindsay has 256 triangles that she's going to be able to put in. I've got 128 that I can put in. So don't worry. We're going to be able to still get you guys doing some other stuff, okay? You can start sewing your half square triangles together if you want to. What you're going to do is follow your... Oh, you're right. June, not July. You're right. I know. I'm like... And we picked out the date that we were going to do the swap for June. And we realized that... I realized when I went to make certain it was on all my calendars that it's on Father's Day. So we may need to actually change that date. And I'm not sure what we're going to do. Okay? 2, 4. It looks like you put 4 together. But, you know, what I would do is one of the people on Facebook showed a picture. What they did was they made piles of different colorways. All right? So just... I mean, that's the way to do it, is get them in piles so that you can make certain that you know what you're doing, okay? And then it'll be easier when we go to do the next step. And it might help you with picking out your big block colors, all right? Somebody asked about the seam ripper. I can't find one of mine. If you've watched me ever in the live when I'm sewing, what happens, let's see, just hit it, and I have a herniated, oh no. Karen, depending upon the responses that I get from everybody this week, these should all be in the mail before the 1st of June. I have a feeling that my goal is I want them already on Thursday to go out the door. Now, I don't know, is that the 1st or the 31st? I'm not sure. The seam ripper. The first thing we have is, this is one end of it, okay? This one is the stiletto, and I use this all the time whenever I'm making my bags or doing anything that has to be very precise. And this little point fits perfectly, but yet I still don't end up getting underneath my presser foot. All right, so that's that end of it. The other end of it is a really sharp seam ripper. And one of the things that people don't realize is that seam rippers actually do go dull after time, okay? There's the seam ripper. In this one, I will have replacements probably in a month or two. I won't get them till then, but probably in a month or two. So that's when I will do that. But what I do with the seam ripper, I don't know if I can show you or not. This seam ripper is so sharp that what I can do is take out a stitch or two. Then I can take my seam ripper and insert it. And there goes my seam. I can that quickly rip my seam open. And it just saves so much time. They're just wonderful because they are so sharp. So... Pauline, I may get the needle threader, but I'm going to first do the seam ripper and the stiletto, okay? All right, so that's what I'm going to do for that, all right? When I get the fit, I look for half-yard pieces rather than fat cord. Oh, that's a good idea, Rolene. Teresa, don't worry. It's okay if you're behind. You can catch up. It's just going to take us time. Don't worry. I figured that these are not going to be done until December. Okay? Oh, Jay, that's so cool. Thank you. All right, so that's the seam ripper stuff. All right? The next thing is, don't worry about being behind, guys. Just keep sending your swaps in, and we'll just keep them moving, okay? That's that. Then the next thing that I wanted to tell you guys is I'm going to, Teresa, email me, and I'll try to figure out what you have by the, by your orders, okay? Just rewatching. Yes, there was a lot. Thank you, Jill. Nellie, I want to give thanks to everybody for the prayers. My surgery came out. Oh, good. Oh, good, Nellie. Please do. Nellie, do you know how many your daughter sent in? Because I have a bag here of 96 that I don't know who they belong to. I'll look and see. Let me make a note. I'll look and see, Nellie, if I have yours with a name on it. Let me see. Maybe this is your bag, Nellie. No, that's not yours. So, all right. No, don't bleed on the projects. Oh, thank you, Amy. I'm recovering. Thank you. Amy has offered to also help out, okay? But, honey, Carla, February is March, okay? So you do have Marches, all right? The next thing that I want to get you guys caught up on, I have to go back to Kentucky, all right? I have to go back. So I am leaving on the 4th of June, all right? And I will be gone a minimum through the 8th. That's the absolute minimum. It will probably be a little bit longer than that. So I'm going to be live today, obviously. I'll be live again next Sunday. And then after that, hopefully I'll be live the next Sunday, but I can't guarantee it. Their internet is not that such I could be live there. What's going on is I'm driving down on Monday. My son-in-law and daughter will be going to Vanderbilt on Tuesday for some tests and to see one doctor. And then on Tuesday, they are going to be flying to Texas. And so this Wednesday, they'll fly to Texas. Thursday, they'll see another doctor, and then either come home Thursday afternoon or Friday or whatever happens from there. So I know I'm going to be gone for at least 6 days. It may be a little bit longer. I am taking wool projects with me, so I am going to try to start working on hand projects with you guys so that you guys can see them. The other thing that I'm doing, and I could talk about it because my daughter is, which hospital, Teresa, is excellent? Vanderbilt? From what I've heard, the Vanderbilt one is very good. Yes, Angela, I will. Okay? Yes, I will. So, and the other thing, remember last week I told you guys that I was testing out a light? I am testing it out. I've been using it for, I think, about 10 days now, solid. And I'm loving it, guys. It is wonderful. It's very, very bright. It's very easy to adjust. It has been wonderful. The other thing that I'm working on as far as videos go, the project that I'm working on, I can say something because Jackie's at work, is I am hand quilting Jackie's wedding quilt, which I had never finished. So that's what I'm going to do, okay? Can I get a hint on how I can cut pieces for the memory quilt? Brenda, is it going to be out of t-shirts, or what are you making the memory quilt out of? And Carrie, can I say what name, dear? I'm not sure, Jay, Ivy, if it's going to be Dallas or Houston. They're seeing a neurosurgeon there. I don't know. Thank you, Angela. Angela's going to email me about her order. Thank you. That's the best way to get to me. Men's cotton shirts. Yes. One of the things that you could do is, remember Lion's Quilt? That one would be perfect for that, okay? Thank you, Karen. Karen says her family will be praying for my son-in-law and us. Thank you very much. Thank you, J. Ivy. So, that one would be perfect. I do have a men's shirt quilt that I have got to get going on. And that will probably be the top of my list when I come back. But there's no reason why Lion's Quilt wouldn't work beautifully. In fact, now that I say that, that's probably what I'm going to do with that. What kind of light? I'm using 3 lamps, 2 over... Oh, Teresa, you want to do something different than that. It's not, it's too hot. The one I have has no heat at all. And I will give you guys the name of them when I do the video on hand quilting, okay? So just hang tight. It's an expensive lamp, but I got to tell you, it's worth it. Let's see. Margaret, oh, thank you. Thank you, J. Ivy. Teresa, what kind of light I'm using? Yeah, that's too many, Teresa. You got to do something. This one will work, okay? So I will show you when I do that video, okay? Thank you very, very much, Faith, for all the prayers. I'm not going to have to go to Texas. The kids are going to go together, and that's it. So I'll stay in Kentucky with the 3 little ones, and depending upon what happens will depend upon where I'll be. Nellie, she sends in 168, a total I had put my name on for all the papers. Okay. All right, Nellie, I'm going to double check exactly how many you had and see what's going on, okay? And double check. I just kind of nervous because here I am sitting with 68 or 96 half square triangles that are somebody's, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, everybody has been fantastic. You guys have been so wonderful. Yeah. You guys, I have 24 lights in the ceiling in here when I'm sewing. And in the winter, I gotta tell you, I have them all on at times. Yeah. Slimline table lamp. I wonder if that's the name of it. I don't remember. Thank you, Teresa. There, you know, it's just, you know, it's not fun, but it's, you know, it's really nerve-wracking. And here, you know, we've been waiting for news on stuff. So I'm anxious to get some news. I honestly am. I'm looking to see what the name of it is. It is not that brand of light, guys. It's not Slimline. Oh, maybe it is Slimline. Yeah, they are wonderful. I love this light. Yeah. I watched the live when you all were swapping, and the angle let me see just how bright and beautiful you yeah, it really is. Yeah. Yep. I love my... Ask Karen who's on. She was here yesterday. She saw it. Yes, Diane, it is rather new. It is. And the one that I got, I absolutely love. It's great. I'm going to take it with me to Kentucky, quite honestly. And I'll continue to work on it there. So I'm very excited about it. And I had tried other ones before, and I've had a terrible time with them because the light hasn't been bright enough, or I would get too happy, or I'd get too hot in there and I couldn't stand it because the light would be right on top of me. I have a really weird way of hand quilting. I don't hand quilt the way most people think you do. I don't have a travel sewing machine. Well, I can't say that. I do have a small one, but I don't normally do that. What type of needle do you use when I use Karen Kimball's applique needles is what I use. I love Karen Kimball's needles. I do. Carrie, Bernina does make one. I can't remember the name of it, but Bernina does make one. What I would suggest you do, take some fabric into a whole bunch of different sewing machine places. Tell them that you want a traveling machine, and and hook up that way, because that's the best way to do it. Go test out the machine. Diane, you're right. They are expensive. The floor one that I got is like $200 plus. They're very expensive. Okay, BJ, a Bernina 350 is what it is. Oh, BJ, Rolene, are you doing the jelly roll rug? I do applique, Lisa, both by hand and by machine. I do both. Oh, cool. How is it coming, Rolene? I want to do one of those so bad. Hi, Mom. Jackie has what, Mom? Aw, thank you, Karen. Poor Karen, she spent hours upon hours with us here yesterday counting. It was wonderful. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Rolene. You're going to have to post pictures in Facebook. You want to learn how to do needle turn applique or machine applique, Lisa? Oh, good, Rolene. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people, the sewing rooms are also their guest room stuff. Lindsay, oh, that was the other thing. If anybody saw the Facebook Live, my sister has agreed to come teach how to do a collage quilt, and we're going to be getting together probably on Thursday and looking at a couple of different patterns, and she has agreed to come up on a Sunday and teach us how to do it. And that is a great, great stash quilt to do. Oh, it was beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. I want to do the jelly roll rug too. And I'm going to. It's just a matter of when. Because I want a couple of throw rugs in here. Yes, it's Sue. And if you go to Facebook, Brenda, and watch the swap yesterday that we did, she shows the collage quilt. And it is absolutely by far stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. And she will come show us how she did it, which really makes me happy. So she'll come on a Sunday and show us how she did it. But what we're going to do, the one that she did was the girl's dress. And I think what she's going to do is a smaller piece, okay? I have a huge shop lamp in the center of my sewing room. Oh, cool. Cheryl asked about placement of the lamps. If I'm hand sewing, I want it over my shoulder. So I want it over my right or my left shoulder. I prefer it over my right shoulder most of the time. But what what I like about the one that I got is I recently realized I can actually put it over either shoulder. Okay, thank you, Rolene. Please do, so that I can make certain that I pay attention to that. Yeah. So, I really do like this light. I can't wait to show it to you. Okay. So that does that. I'm trying to think what else it is that I have to go over with you guys. Don't forget, the seam rippers are up there. I've got another huge order coming, but it's going to take a couple weeks for me to get it because don't forget, they're handmade. So they take a little bit of time. And someone had wanted a brown one. I put browns in there too. Oh, cool. Lindsay's going to use photos. Star Log Cabin. Brenda, I don't understand Star Log Cabin. That's are you talking about the one that we're doing, the curvy log cabin for the Liberty Log Cabin? That we are going to continue to work on. Hopefully that video will get done so that I can put it up during the time that I'm gone. Okay. I'm hoping the first video got through the first, I think 4 steps of it. And I will be continuing that. It's all filmed. I just have to finish editing it. Okay. Bento box blocks for the jelly roll right now. Okay, Kaylee, you got to send that to me because I have no idea what that is. What type of embroidery needles do you use? Let me see if I can find them. Hang on, they're right here. These are what I use. They're called Karen K. Buckley. I'll put them up on my website this week so that you can do it. So that you can find it. I use Karen K. Buckley, and I use 2 different sizes. I use 9s when I'm quilting, and I use 7s when I do wool work. Okay, Hazel, I did put brown ones in on it. Teresa, if you go to the shop page, down at the bottom of the page, you will see the seam rippers. Click on that and then you can get through to see them, okay? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Hazel, I did put brown in this next order. The next order has got browns, clears in the white, pinks, blues, and I think a couple of purples. Lindsay, you can't put a link to it. Lindsay will put a link to it in the show notes here, Teresa. Do you know how to get to the show notes? It's not in the Notion section. It has its very own section. You kind of have to scroll down because it's towards the bottom. Okay? That's where it is. What threads do I use for embroidery and quilting? I use a couple of different ones. I'll go over that, Brenda, when I show you the work that I'm doing because it depends upon what I'm doing. I do wool work, and in my wool work I use one kind of thread. I do embroidery, and in my embroidery I use what's called Cosmo. I don't use DMC, I use Cosmo. And so it really depends upon what I'm working with. The ABC up there behind me, that's all done in Cosmo thread, and I love it. Yeah. Thank you, Lindsay. I want to know what the bento block is, too. I've never heard of it. Yeah. Teresa, just let us know if you find it. I use Schmidt's at one point, but I tend to use Superiors. And the Microtex top stitch needles are the ones that we like the best. That's the ones that Lindsay and I usually get. I have a huge thing of it, Carol. It's hard to find. It's becoming more and more popular, but it is kind of tough to, it's kind of tough to find. I do have some of it. I don't have the whole line of it, but I do have some. Oh, J. Ivy, she said she's going to start her duffel bag. She just has to get her nerve up. J. Ivy, just do it. Jump in with both feet, both hands in your sewing machine, because really, as long as you take it apart step by step by step, you should have no problems with it, okay? Thank you, Joan X. Joan said, don't forget to put the thumbs up. Brenda, start it. It's so worth it. I love mine. You can see it sitting back there. It's going to leave because it's going with me to Kentucky again. Thank you, Carol. Yeah. I don't know how much, Carol, is on my website. If there's a specific color that you want, email me and I will tell you what numbers you're going to look for, and I will try to see if I can find, let me know what state you live in, and I'll see if I can try to find a place where you can get it. Oh, thank you. J. Ivy says I'm her inspiration. Yeah. Bento blocks are awesome. Okay, Lindsay, we got to look up this bento block. That's going to drive me crazy now. Yep. I would love to know how you like it. Deb Keller's going to do the ultimate travel bag, and I would love to know that. Oh, good. Angela's testing out the Schmidt's titanium needles. She says they're nice and sharp, and they seem to be lasting so far. Oh, Carrie, enjoy the golf, okay? Oh, yeah, I'm going to Google it, too. Believe me. I've never heard of the bento block. I got to go look, so. All right, guys, that's going to about do it for us. So, don't forget, check your... Help, my daughter bought me some waxed fabric. Do I have to wash it first? Hazel, what's the wax for? Is it a slippery fabric? Because there's a couple different. If it's true beeswax on it, then you can't wash it because the wax will go away. Is that your sister? It is my sister's former shop that I did in the video. Yep. I've been using... Oh, do you like those, Diane? Oh, cool. Okay. So, half square triangle swaps, everything's going out this week. Don't panic about the half square triangles. If I didn't get them, we're going to include them into the next month. I've sent you a letter that says if I got them or did not get them. And what we're just going to need to do is really watch the mail to make sure that I receive them. If you have not ordered your half square triangles for June for the swap, make sure you get in there and get them ordered, because I'm going to start mailing things, getting those ready to go and sealing things up tomorrow. And what else did I need to tell you? I'm here this Sunday and next Sunday, then I got to go away for a little bit. And that's it. All right. Everybody have a fantastic holiday weekend. UK's got a holiday too. So I will see you guys next Sunday, if not before. Thank you, Lori. Talk to you later, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye, guys.